Much respect to all my patrons right here. We're gonna get into some things now. First, we're gonna talk about this Greenland right here. Kind of get into it a little bit with the urgency that Donald Trump showing to supposedly take over Greenland from Denmark. So we're gonna get into it and show you the reason right here. First, we're gonna talk about the Nobel Peace Prize. You know, the Nobel is according 100% devil shit, and you're giving supposedly peace prize to all of these wicked people of this earth. The wicked people that's about the agenda for the destruction, those are the one they give Nobel Peace Prize to. So listen, Donald Trump is complaining that he kind of mad that he didn't get it because the Iceland people, the government of Iceland control that Nobel Peace Prize, and he claimed that's why he mad at them. So we're going to get into this and we're going to show you the real reason why they want Greenland. The real reason why Greenland is important to them. We're going to get into it. Just make it run. Play it.
You told Norway's Prime Minister that you not winning the Nobel Peace Prize
it's
made
Norway.
you feel less obligated to think purely of peace.
Listen.
Well, I lost a lot of respect for Norway.
So he's talking about Norway. So Norway is the supposedly government he claimed control that Nobel Peace Prize, or it have to go to them. So if they have some kind of beef with Donald Trump won't get it. That's what he's trying to tell you. The reason why they give it to that Venezuelan, opposition, they claim, is because Donald Trump, they don't like Donald Trump. That's what he's trying to tell you right there. So pay attention. And they're talking about a bullshit like a Nobel Peace Prize, people. Take a listen. Listen.
I believe very strongly that Norway controls the Nobel Prize.
So Norway, in Trump mind, he's telling you that Norway control the Nobel Peace Prize, people. I'm saying, people, why would a president chase that down? Why? Presidents that involve in all kind of wars and destruction of the people, how would they chase down a peace prize? Because you're living in hell where everything is upside down. So the evilest people, the wicked people that want war, they're searching for the Nobel Peace Prize. They want a prize for peace. Can you believe that, people? Now listen to the Donald Trump, why he need that peace prize. Listen.
You have to understand, I settled 8 wars.
He settled 8 wars. I wonder if I'm fucking dumb here. I must be lost. I must be hiding under a rock, people. 8 wars? What does he mean he stopped 8 wars? What does that mean? Where is the 8th war that Donald Trump supposedly stopped? Now, he started 8 wars since he come in. He only in office 1 year ago, people. Remember, the inauguration is only January last year. So he only take power 1 year ago, people. And you see all the destruction he bring to you? Wow. But pay attention to this right here. Listen.
Every one of those wars, every participant wrote, I didn't ask him to do it.
Listen.
They sent in strong they make recommendations.
Recommendation for what?
But I settled 8 wars. No president's probably ever settled 1 war.
I don't understand what 8 war is you're talking about. I'm lost, people. Like I say, I must be living under a rock. What is Donald Trump talking about? He stopped 8 war. What does that mean? What is he talking about? You're telling dumb people, the people that's stupid, hard-headed dumb people, that you stop the war between, Israel and the Palestinians. That's what you told us. Even though that war is off and on as they give us for agenda. What makes the masses gonna believe that it's actually stopped for good? Even though after that war you said done, they still have tensions. Even right now they still have tensions. So that's the only war you supposedly was involved in trying to squash as you show the public, but it never happened. So name the other 7 war that you stopped since you come in a year ago. Like I say, people, these politicians of the world, they just mention shit and don't expect you to double check. They tell you they're going to do all these things, and when they never do it, it's sort of like you're supposed to still ride with them because you're not supposed to check. So why would Donald Trump come give you this blatant lie? Because that's how they are, and flip-floppers puppet with scripts. Do you understand? Listen.
Think of it.
Look at his
I
eyes
did 8.
staring at the script.
The reason I do it
8.
is because it's easy for me to do.
It's easy for him
And
to
I didn't
stop
do it
8
for a
war.
Nobel Prize. I did it because I'm saving a lot of lives.
Okay, so he's not doing it for the Nobel Prize. He's talking about stop the 8th invisible war that he's talking about. The 8th war that never happened. That's what he stopped. And he don't need the Nobel Peace Prize for it, but he have to mention that he do all these things, so he's supposed to get it. But he didn't did it. He didn't do that for the Peace Prize, for say. He didn't do it for the Peace Prize, but he mentioning all of these things that he did, and he still never get the Peace Prize. So you have to blame the Norway government system because they control it. Pay attention to this. So that's why he going against them. Remember, it's NATO allied. Listen to this.
Settle the final one. I'm trying to do Russia, Ukraine.
Listen.
And
Russia,
when Russia's
Ukraine.
ready, Ukraine's not. When
Listen.
Ukraine's ready,
When
Russia's
they're ready for what? When they're ready for what? It was an invasion, you told us. Is this real, people? Remember what they tell you happened in Russia, in Ukraine. They tell you Russia invade Ukraine. It's not a war. They tell you it's an invasion. Just like you see Donald Trump invading countries now. It was an invasion, people, supposedly. So what do you mean when Putin ready to stop the war? The Lezinski not. And when the Lezinski ready, Putin not ready. That's what he's trying to tell you, people. That's why the war didn't stop. Remember, it's an invasion. So as soon as Putin ready to stop, it stop. Because this is an invasion. It's not Ukrainians they claim on Russian ground. It's the other way around. Okay, so as soon as Russia say it's done, it's done. Because they the invaders, they the aggressors, you tell us, on the damn script with the world stage. Okay, so what is you telling us now? Both of them want to stop it, but at different times. This is bullshit for the dumb people. Remember, it's the war they're breaking out. They're not stopping no war. They want the world to believe that there is this big tensions and war going on. So everybody could stay at bay. That's what they want. That's what the Donald Trump job is. Listen.
But they're losing 25,000 people a month
25,000
on average.
people. You hear that?
And I'm trying to...
They're losing 25,000 people a month in the war, people. The war that the peoples who started and have the beef will never fight. They will never get a scratch in the war. But you're telling us 25,000 people dead a week. Who is those people? Is the army? Is the forces of these countries dying? No, they tell you it's regular people dying in the war, people. Regular people. The peoples who in charge of the war, who orchestrate the war, supposedly will never get hurt, not even a scratch, people. Not even a paper cut. You have to understand what this world is about. It's about destroying the human beings here. Manipulation and destruction. That's what they have in place for us. Finish listening to this point.
That one done. But no, I feel...
Listen.
But I feel that Norway has tremendous control over who gets the Nobel
so
Prize,
what?
despite what they say.
So what? So what? What is your damn point that Norway control the Peace Prize? What is that got to do with shit? You never do all this shit. You never stop the war for no Peace Prize. Remember, I think they also give Obama the Peace Prize. So, of course, you're going to have this Donald Trump who's supposed to be completely against the Obama. Another sodomite on the world stage. They're just playing like they're fighting so we can be divided. So, yes, he want to start that as well. Just like he changing over the health care from the supposed to be Obama care. I guess he gonna call Donald Trump care. All bullshit for the dumb people right here. Why would you need the Nobel Peace Prize as a piece of shit on the masses starting all these fucking conflicts? Listen.
How far are you willing to go to acquire Greenland?
Listen.
You'll find out.
You will find out how far would you go to obtain Greenland. Yes, you will find out. Remember, it's the world stage. Pay attention here.
Overnight,
Listen,
President
people,
Trump agreeing to meet face-to-face
He
with
agreed.
NATO allies
Okay.
this week as European leaders race to rein in his push for Greenland. The president, who heads to Switzerland later today for the World Economic Forum in Davos.
Yes, by the way, I guess he canceled that right there. They tell you, yes, the Air Force One couldn't start. I told you, people, the world's a stage. I guess guess the Air Force One couldn't start up this morning, people. They claim that they postponed that trip. We will see, because all blunders and fake they give us with this character called Donald Trump. You believe he can be doing all these things, being all these places at once? It don't make no sense, but it's TV. Listen.
Posting he has agreed to a meeting of the various
Listen, people,
parties.
pay attention.
Writing, as I expressed to everyone very plainly, Greenland is imperative for national and world security.
Okay, why is national and world security have anything to do with that cold place? I'm going to get to it in a minute. Now, people, we have a lot of little things that we can point on. How did they get this place this cold? Now, we're going to get to it in a minute and show you what America is going to right now, what Russia is going to, and these other countries that close to that place. You have to understand, it's kind of like a circle, and the Greenland is right there in the middle. Okay, we're going to show you that in a minute, but pay attention. Listen.
Can be no going back. On that, everyone agrees.
Everybody
but
right,
NATO leaders are racing to de-escalate. Trump has threatened 8 NATO countries with punishing tariffs after they sent forces to Greenland in a show of support. Trump now revealing private text messages he received.
Now, pay attention, people. I'm going to show you some things. Just want you to see what Donald Trump is saying and how far they're willing to go to supposedly obtain Greenland, because they need it for the world and America's security. The world. We're going to secure the world. We're going to get to it. I'm going to show you some things. Okay, so look at this right here. Pay attention. They have the Arctic Ocean right there. They have the Greenland right there in the middle. Pay attention, people. You have Iceland on the outside. You have Norway. And look, United States right there. And down here is Canada. These are all cold places, frigid places when it comes to winter time. And Russia is right there also, as you could see it right there. So you have to understand, people, these places, these Greenlands of the world. Remember, they even said it, that these parts is refrigerating the earth. So you have to understand, with those places, it's kind of isolated for say, even though they're showing you Greenland this big, they're showing you a little bit of people live there. The population is small, a little bit of people there. Control style. So listen to me, people. The Greenland is what produces in the winter. You hear me? Greenland, as they show you right there, the Arctic Ocean. This is where all the coal apparatus at right here. Okay, you want to challenge me? Okay, all right. Let's go to another map right here. Look at it. Greenland right there. You see it? Controlled by Denmark. And all of these countries is cold. Every single one of them. Frigid cold. Including Alaska up there owned by America. You see it right here, people? You see the Arctic Ocean? Now, North Pole. Let's show you the North Pole right there with the X. The Arctic Ocean. I guess that's where the North Pole at. You know, all of these is trickery for you to buy into what they tell you this world is. This is where they produce the cold weather and send it to you wherever you at. Right here. Greenland and that Arctic right there. That's where they do it. 100% in. Take a look at Greenland. Take a look at where America at and Canada. Do you see that? You see where Iceland at? All of them? Okay. Yes, these are the areas they use to freeze out these places right here where the human beings hanging out. Do you understand? So you have to know now. That's why it's so important to the wicked people. That's why Donald Trump tell you have to have it for the world security. But no, it's for the world destruction. Remember, they're not about securing shit. They're about the destruction. Why is Greenland so important? A fucking cold, frozen place, people. They tell you it's mineral and rare earth there, they lie. This is where they run the operation and the people. Remember, they mention Antarctica and they can count the people that live there and tell you they're all scientists and explorers. It's what scientists is doing, people. Remember what science is your destruction. They use it to explain every fuckery they give you. So yes, scientists is down there. They're the one who have these machinery. You believe that the world is this cold for real? The earth is this cold where human beings supposed to live with fluid flow to their damn veins. No, I said no, 100%. It's not supposed to be this cold, but it's an operation that they have in these regions. Yes, the Greenland of the world, the Arctic of this world, that's what they use. Remember, people, it's machinery, it's nothing natural. It's machinery, but those places where nobody really at, that's where they're spitting the coal from right here to freeze out everybody around these regions. Bam.
Dangerous winter weather. The winter storm slamming the Great Lakes region as we come on the air. It's the latest in a series, and there is still more to come. Winter storm alerts up across the region tonight. Another foot of snow now possible. Travel, as you might imagine,
a foot of snow, people. They tell you coming in these regions right here, people. But what I tell you is because of that same place they're fighting for. Those same Arctic Ocean and Greenland. So listen me, people. Those people that you see in Greenland, those are the operators. You listening to me or not? These areas have the operators. Remember, only the people who they want, they're gonna be there. You have to understand. That's why you see them showing your people come out and say, we love it here. Even though their ass is frozen, we love it. It's our place. We don't want this. We don't want that. Those are the operators of the coal, people. Remember, the coal is not natural. That's what they use to get you on your damn toes. Now you have to do all of these things when it comes to winter time. Freeze you out, keep you at bay. All of that shit is involved in this hell that you live in. They have to have it. A lot of people said, Mark, why would they want to destroy the place? And it's hell. It's hell. It's built up on destruction, fools. It built up off destruction. What you think? You think they care about the stuff they put on there to entice you? You think they care about the buildings and the roads and these things they give you to entice you, to make you feel comfortable in there? You think they would hesitate to destroy that in a second just to destroy you? You think they would hesitate in a second to destroy the whole wide world just to destroy the people in it? Okay, you better wake up and understand that's the only thing they're here for, is the destruction of the people. They will destroy anything they built just to do that. Listen.
Difficult and dangerous at this hour. And back east, Tom Hansen has made his way to Hamburg, New York, where they're shoveling more than a foot of snow this evening. Tom, good evening to you.
Hey there, Tony. Good evening to you. Well, the National Weather Service has extended a winter storm warning just to the north of us. And I can tell you from driving around this area, the wind and the snow has been relentless.
Remember, we talk about the wind, people. That wind is not natural. It's not natural for these hurricane-type force wind to just blow around. And now, people, in the cold. I already explain it all the time. When you add the wind to any condition, it turn it up tenfold, people. You didn't know that. A lot of people didn't know that the old school refrigerator, it never used to blow air. It just have these cold aluminum, sheets. These sheets that aluminum, and then they have the frozen copper behind it. We're running through that cold fluid, to make that aluminum cold enough to freeze everything in the fridge. Now, after that, what they start doing? They take away that aluminum, make the fridge plastic with some vents. So what gonna happen now? The cold air gonna blow now, which make it more potent. It's 100% more potent. Now you start blowing the cold air around. So the fridge actually improve with that fan in it. Now the cold been blowing around, improvement. Look at the oven. The new improved oven also got a fan. That's why they're talking about air fryer now. All you have to do is have heat generated, something to generate the heat, and something to blow it around. and the heat now comes more intense. So you see the wind is all by design to make things more intensify. So you see when they make these below zero weather hit you, like I said, the operation is coming from those places, the Antarctic, the Arctic supposedly ocean, Greenland and these places. That's where the operations run, and they make you cold way over here. Do you understand that or not? Listen, pay attention. Look, that's not
frigid
normal.
Arctic air is surging across the Great Lakes, bringing some of the coldest weather of the season to the eastern half of the country. Wind chills dropped temperatures overnight in West Virginia to 28 degrees below zero.
Look at that, people. 28 below, people. 28. Wow. Can you believe that, people? And you expect the people to cope normally, just live. Unbelievable. Like I say, people, this is not normal. The frigid temperature is not normal. It is an operation. Listen.
And in western New York, the dangerous cold is turbocharging lake effect snow.
Yeah, that people,
more than 27.5 inches in the town
Look
of
at that,
Eden.
people. Look at
Another
that.
6 to 12 inches expected in the region tonight, where they're now relying on plow operators like Melanie Wakarski to keep roads clear.
Wow.
Today,
people.
especially today, there's a lot of wind. So we're definitely going to come across some snowing and blowing and drifting. This is not
So
going to...
tell me why both of them have to come at the same time. As you could see, the lightning bolt in the back right there, coding for the devil. But I'm saying, people, why both of them have to come the same time, the cold and the wind? Okay, you won't answer that question. Like I said, it's all by design in hell, people. This is how hell was set up, period. There is no good thing here. There's no comfortableness here. You notice the extra mile you have to go to be comfortable? You have to get these gadgets. You have to get these things around you for you to be a little bit happy. You don't understand where you live, right? Where the place gonna be frozen and it seems like it's normal. That's hell, people. Listen here.
Be a smooth ride.
Nope.
I'm sorry, it's just not.
In just about 10 minutes of driving, we went from pretty much clear conditions to this. Take a look,
Look,
behind me.
people,
You can
in
see
no
that
time.
visibility is low from all of that heavy snow. That is the lake effect.
None of this shit is normal, people. Look at it. Remember, just put this in perspective. We never born in no clothing. We never born in no protection like that. What if it wasn't supposed to be the health system where they clothe you? I'm just saying, people, it's serious shit. When you look at it, the human being never born in the clothes. That tell you one thing. That means clothes is not natural. So that's a additional, a giving a additional. So what if? Remember, the Creator put us on earth to live. Not to have all these complications and figure nothing out. No. Everything gonna be there. And if it's not there, it's not for you. I'm just saying, for real, people. So the clothing is not natural and it don't grow on trees. It's not there for you to just jump in as soon as you're born. That means you're never meant to wear clothes. I'm sorry I'm have to be the one to tell you. You're just never meant to wear clothes. It's Babylonian type of shit. Is the devil hurt? Give you clothing. That's why they mention it in the Bible. Yes, God asks him, how do you know that you're naked? Because now you learn about the world with clothes. World of, selling sex and everything else where you hide your body. That's the world they know about that time. Do you understand? So listen, with this kind of weather, you tell us that it's natural. It's natural weather you get right there. That means it's supposed to happen. Natural thing again, the human being born with no clothes. So naturally we will be naked, no covering. And you expect us to do this? No, people, look at it. I'm not playing. You expect the people gonna live in this condition. This is normal condition the creators create us to live in. At any given time. We have all these things that we're gonna need shelter from. But we never created with the shelter. We never created with the clothes. So that means this was created. You get it? That means this was the one that created. That created right there. The harsh environment was created to make the masses uncomfortable in hell. Bam.
big picture.
Take a listen
Again, the
here.
storm is still sitting off of Baja California.
Now, I don't know, people, but whenever I sit and listen to these people explaining and show you exactly what the storm gonna do, I can't help but no. I can't help but but put it out there that these people is the one who do it. I'm just saying, people. I'm just saying, man. So which part in school they teach you this damn shit right here? What school? I'm just saying, people, meteorologists, they teach them how to track storm? No, people, it's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. When did they train these people? Where? Is it a different place from where we learn? Where did you teach these people how to read weather? Yeah. On a damn chart, people, with a green screen. They can show you where the storm coming from, where it's heading, and what damage it gonna do. And you still don't understand that it's them behind the whole thing. It's them. They're the one who make it cold, people. They're the one who give you the weather. If you notice, they decorate the whole sky. They decorate the skies. Remember, it's a whole lot of different, parts to give you these type of weather. It's a lot of different things they have to do to combine to give you this kind of weather. They spray the skies, and like I say, the Arctic, the supposed be Greenland of the world, the operation is coming from right there with the cold. And then you have the wind farms to push the wind to make the damn cold more potent. Listen.
Mexico. It's a cutoff low, so it's not attached to the jet stream,
Listen,
so it's
people,
just
watch
meandering
it.
there. For
Attached
now,
to the jet
you get
stream.
a big dip in the trough to the north. That's going to help to lift it out of here. The question is,
Listen, people.
do they merge? Do they not? How long does this happen?
You got on the purple tie.
Think
Listen.
of some warm air, because it's coming from basically a warmer source,
You see, they know
and warmer
everything.
moisture that gets fed up as the storm moves to the east. Then you tap into the moisture coming in off the Gulf, also a mild, warm source.
Yes, I just love when y'all explain it. Love it. It just confirmed to me that y'all did it. It's simple as that. There's no way you can track no naturality. You can't. No way you could have tracked down naturality. Look at it. They go right there. It's coming over here. It's going over. No, it's bullshit. 100% bullshit. And how the hell you get to see it a week before it even comes? I already told you, it's all on the world stage, people, and they're doing these things to us. And it's a worldwide trick to freeze out the peoples. Move. Look at these people. Pay attention.
Russia's Far East saw its heaviest snowfall in 60 years on Tuesday.
Now, in 60 years, they tell you, this is the most snowfall right here in Russia. Remember, I'm showing you these areas that are around the damn Greenland and the Arctic Ocean. Because this is, you see, the Arctic Ocean is bullshit. 100% bullshit. The Arctic Ocean only have that name because the supposed operation is close by it. You hear me? The operation is in Greenland, where they make the place cold. You hear me or not? Okay, so that's the reason why some places don't get cold. You want me to keep going or what? Why you think some places don't get cold? The cold is coming from a Pacific place, a Pacific spot. Yes, people, when I show you on the map and you hear these people talking, it's coming down here and the blast is going to get down to the south. And why you think the south is the last place to supposedly get it? For say, because it's coming from that same north that I tell you about. The same north with the Greenland on it. They spray the coal all the way, and they know already with the potency that they send that coal out, the places that close gonna be frozen stiff. Then way out gonna feel, some little bit of aftermath of it. Like a Florida, Miami kind of vibe, and on the coast. So the supposedly whatever they're sending is coming from the north all the way in. So in some cases, the places that never used to be feeling any cold, when they blast you like that, it actually come all the way in to the parts that not really get frozen sometime. It might not be frozen like a Miami. You're not going to see storm snowstorm there or a foot of snow, but you will feel that cold here because it's actually coming from way up in the north. They send it all the way down. So sometimes it might get, to like the places that supposed to be tropics. They're still gonna feel a little bit of it, but not that potent as the people who closer. Do you understand? So yes, Russia is right there under the gun. So is Iceland, so is Canada, Alaska, all of these places, including America. A big chunk of America is right there under the gun. Listen.
Blast also brought heavy snow to parts of China and transport disruptions to Japan. In Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, massive snowdrifts blocked building entrances and completely buried cars. Residents dug narrow paths through the deep snow to reach their homes.
And tell me that the human being didn't born with wheels. You already know that. We just born with legs. We born with 2 feet. You expect us to go to these? I'm just saying, people, when does these things come natural? When? It's just a thought process, people. You have to change your thought process. This is set up right here. This them doing it. There's nothing natural about this. As a matter of fact, there's no ice supposed to come from the sky, people. I'm done. There's no ice supposed to fall from the sky. It's dumb shit, people. It's 100% dumb. You have to have certain kind of temperature supposedly to get precipitation to fall, but you have a frozen situation and ice come falling from the sky? No, people. The warm and the moist cause precipitation. How could you get that in ice? I'm done. I already told you. It's a trickery, people. A trick. They actually create these cores with machinery. It's machine. Do it, people. It's machine. These things that they tell you is weapons that they don't show you. Is weapon that you don't know about unless you understand the world. It's no coincidence with these weather. It's them control the whole thing. Listen.
Some areas received more than 6 feet of snow in the first half of January alone, following a dozen feet in December. Scientists said the weather was related to waves of cool air coming from the Arctic.
You hear that, people? Scientists tell them it's wave of cold air coming from the Arctic. Bam! I'm done, people. I'm done. Where is the fucking Arctic in the summer? If it's really coming from the Arctic. You see, that question alone debunked the whole thing. I said, where is the fucking Arctic in the summertime? Where is it in the spring? The Arctic just bam, show up in the winter. It's an operation. I already done prove it to you. You might play stubborn, but I already prove it to you. You see, when I'm talking, I talk clear for you to understand. I speak in simple terms for the people to understand. They're the one who create this. The Arctic seas, the fucking place is still there the whole time, but it's only cold in the winter time, people. Why? Why we didn't see this in the summer? Why? If it's coming from the Arctic, that's always cold and always there. And that's what caused it, but it's only happened in winter time. Only winter time we see ice in America. Only winter time. Okay, man. So how do you come by this theory here? That is coming from the Arctic and it's not them do it. It's naturally coming from the Arctic only at certain time. Okay, that been debunked. It's them pumping the coal around the world at a certain time. It's simple and plain. You can't tell us about the freezer always there to make sure we stay cool, but as soon as summer come, it gone. Now we boiling up in sun. The heat is bubbling up on us. People have to go on the, fountain just to escape the heat. They have to have running water. Sometimes they pop the hydrant up and make it float around so everybody can get a little relief of the heat. The Arctic is still there, just not blowing at that time towards us until winter. You call bullshit right here. It's just exposed the operation that they have in those regions that they call Arctic. The operation is right there in the Greenland.
Professor Joost Lelyvel is an atmospheric physics expert.
So normally the jet stream is
Jet stream. jet stream.
Fast-moving air around the globe?
No. No, what? Fast moving air around the globe? Why would air going around a damn globe? Are you retarded? What air going on around the globe? That only happens at this time. What happened to it? Our globe always be spinning. The globe spinning 24/7. You say it going 1,000 miles per hour. What makes it have wind sometime and sometime it don't? You can't use a dummy in a glasses to come explain shit to the bitter truth. He will get hit with a bam, mash all the glass
is an
off his
atmospheric
face.
physics expert.
So normally the jet stream is an
Jet stream. What is a jet stream? What is a jet stream? These are the words, these are the terms they're speaking when they're speaking into dummies. Can't talk to me like that. I want to know what the hell you call a jet stream. What is a jet stream? Is it the same thing you call a polar vortex? Wow, what a joke for the dumb masses. You have a ball spinning in nowhere and you have a jet stream. What a bullshit for the public. Listen.
Band of fast-moving air around the globe.
Fast-moving air, why?
Which basically channels weather systems. So we have high-pressure zones, low-pressure zones.
No, people.
The jet stream channels these weather systems.
No, that's bullshit. The jet stream changes this weather system. What does that mean? You know what's a weather system, people? Something that they create. There is not a system exists here that wasn't created. You want me repeat that? There's no system that wasn't created. So once they call that shit a system, it tells you 100% they created. Bam. Now take a look at this right here. It's in Kamchatka. Right here. Kamchatka.